watching me milk. Let me know what you think. Am I getting better? Am I doing it right? What do I need to do with the milk? Because we're not going to drink it. I've never made goat milk soap. I don't know how. Somebody had to send me a recipe. What else? I've never made lotion before, but I would love to have some goat milk lotion. So somebody would have to send me a recipe, show me how to do that. If y'all don't mind, I am teachable. Ask Daryl from Two Family Homestead.
Okay, how'd you like my birthday trip to town? It was fun, wasn't it? You got to see him take me to Lowe's, but he ended up with some saw blades. But I did find some begonias for $3. I think it was a 6-pack. Some beautiful begonias. So I'm gonna add them to some of these dead flowers that's hanging here. Remember, I don't know if I showed you. Yeah, I did. I showed y'all where we had got those hanging baskets for $2. So I'm gonna add those to them. But he got his saw blades. And then we went to Best Buy. And from there, Daryl and Sherry over at Two Family Homestead helped me out. They asked what zip code. Daryl went online and he started telling me, okay, you need this, this, this. Till I got to the price, I said, uh-oh, I got sticker shock.
Smudge can talk. I know I see myself.
Boy, your coffee is strong.
But Jareth is trying to get her ears closer to the monitor so she can hear me. Can you hear me now, Jareth?
Yes, I can hear you now.
I was whispering just for you.
Okay.
Okay, folks. Lord knows what's going to happen tonight. I think I know the subject, but with these two, you never know when it's going to go off to the beaten path. One never knows. So they are obviously in Louisiana. We're up here in humid Ohio. And ladies, it's all yours.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Be nice and say something.
What?
I said be nice and tell them hello.
I did tell him hello.
Oh.
I'd be able to get a word in Edward.
We have Homestead in the Highlands is here from Scotland. Mimsy is here, the busy little house, and I think she's in Canada. Duncan 1900, Brenda's in Missouri.
Tell the truth, people. You come to see me and not Rose.
No, they come to see me too. Share the screen, hog.
Every time you talk, you take up my whole screen.
That's because they want you to take a screenshot of me. It'll last longer.
Listen. Now behave. Behave. Do you know how to behave? Now.
And we're only 2 minutes into this, folks. Only 2 minutes
I
in.
was going to tell you what my canning experience.
Oh, we'll listen to that. But first, hold on. We got to welcome these people in before we have to move it all to you.
I did. I said welcome.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get my welcome in.
Homestead in the
give
Highlands.
Me a minute.
Homestead in the Highlands wants to know if you two are an old married couple. You would think.
Oh, Lord, no.
And they didn't meet.
That way.
They didn't meet until April. I met Denise in March in Mississippi, but these two did not meet until April, and they were like instant sisters. Are all of you having difficulties hearing Jareth? Because that's unusual.
That's because Denise's mouth is too loud, taking up all the stuff.
Look here, I'm far away from the phone.
And you still jabbing. You talking over me.
Well, they can't hear you because they need to get, just for a second. Mimsy, God's third acre. I know that's Brenda. Allison. Boy, look at all our friends up in here. You're supposed to welcome them.
I can't see
Christy
them.
Betts. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to welcome them for both of us. How's that?
Half Acre Dreams, Victoria. The one on the right with the hat on is Jareth. She is from Reap What You Sow. Her and her husband were our host and hostess when we stayed in Louisiana. Denise, the one in the middle with the beautiful dark hair, which is as close to a twin to my daughter as I can truly get in more ways than we ever believed possible. She is also in Louisiana.
Just say the one on that side that has diarrhea of the mouth. That's Denise, a.k.a. Rose.
And there you have it, folks. This is what it's like being in person with them.
Mm-hmm. And you said you was going to behave tonight. You didn't even make 2 minutes.
Well, no, I was trying to tell you about my jelly, and you just cut me off. Wouldn't even let me tell you about my jelly. You do all that all the time, and you want to talk about your canning, but I can't never talk about my jelly. I make good jelly.
But I didn't say canning. I said let's welcome our friends. But now that we
no friends, all I see is you.
Well, that's all you need to see. You can dream real.
No, well, I catch the big old part of your nose. That's it.
Can you see me better? Can you see me even better?
Yeah, look right
there. Take a picture.
Hey, wipe your nose right here. You got clean your nose. Get back before the people see it.
Now tell us about your jelly. You made my bottom hurt.
Well, I make Mayhaw jelly.
Mimsy says,
which is
Jareth
awesome.
is a lot lower in volume than Denise. What? Go ahead, Jaretha.
No, she's rolling her eyes, looking like something's wrong with my jelly.
Just you go ahead and chat. She's getting under your skin. Don't worry about her. She's just like a sister.
I'm about to box her through this phone.
Okay.
Listen, heifer.
All right.
I make Mayhaw jelly, and I bet you I make some jelly that you ain't never made before.
All right. Hold on a second. For those of you in the chat, I do not have individual control of their volumes. So as strange as this seems, tonight, for whatever reason, Denise is louder than Jareth.
The stars have lined up, people. Thank you, sweet Jesus. I could get on my knees if I didn't just have surgery.
Shut up so the people can hear me.
Oh, Lord.
I make jelly that I bet you ain't never made.
Well, spit it out.
I have made purple hull jelly. Bet you ain't never made that jelly before.
Nope, I've never made purple hull jelly. Nope, I haven't. I don't like my hands.
It's purple hull jelly.
I'm trying to move my lips like you. Purple. Say it again, Jerry.
Hull, hull, like the peas, purple hull jelly.
You talk about purple hull peas?
Yes.
Well, you gotta run it off your tongue. You're sitting there in slow motion. Run it off your tongue.
Now I make jelly with that, but
Daryl tried it.
What?
And Daryl tried it.
It's good, huh?
We didn't bring any home though, but Daryl tried it.
Well, that's y'all's own fault.
Oh, you didn't offer?
Well, you know you could have anything at my house.
Heck, if I wouldn't have known that. Go ahead, ladies.
Well, anyway, I make the purple hull jelly, but because of the purple hulls is not acidic, you have to make sure you add the lemon juice to that or it won't make jelly like. It'd be real soupy.
Well, next time when you get ready to make your pepper whole jelly, go ahead and use the juice extract from that and add it to your pepper jelly. What that does is it tints it. You're still getting your acidity, but it's pepper
What
jelly. You know, like
Jesus?
jalapenos, and that's good purple whole jelly there.
You ain't never made purple whole jelly.
Nope, I did not say that. I said use the extract of that shell for your pepper jelly.
Grind it up.
Lord sweet Jesus, make your jelly like you would the purple whole. Just to extract your juice. Then forget about the purple whole part. And then add that juice as your base to your pepper jelly. You know, your jalapeno pepper jelly.
So you want me to make purple whole jalapeno jelly?
There you go.
Now, why would I want to make that? I'm making purple whole jelly.
Because it tastes real good and
How do
it's
you
versatile.
know?
Because I make that.
You ain't never made nothing to do with purple hulls.
But Buddy Nash, you gonna get off that couch and come get up in that little box right here. And I don't even know where is my box? Hold up. Oh Lord. Hang on. I gotta find where's my
touch
finger?
the phone. You're gonna mess something
Oh,
up.
I see okay, now I see myself. I'm over here. I'm gonna put Buddy in that box and then he can tell you. Cause then that's your jelly that you can use for everything. Not on toast. Well, I guess you could, but it'd be better like on a baguette. But it's good for your pork chops, your chicken.
Why would I want to put that jelly? I'm not putting no jelly on pork chops because I don't eat pork chops.
You eat chicken?
Yeah, but I sure don't want no jelly chicken.
Yeah, it don't taste like jelly. It tastes like a glaze. You can baste with it, dip your meat in it. That's
How long
because
have you been making jelly? I've been making jelly for a long time.
okay, the first time I ever made jelly, and I got in trouble because I did something I wasn't supposed to. I was 11 years old. Because I didn't listen to my mama and my Aunt Rose. And yeah, I had an Aunt Rose. Rose Leger on the cafe. Yep, lived on Fancher Street in Benton, Louisiana. I didn't listen. Well, that's home for me. And I didn't listen, and I put the sugar in because they told me I was going to be in charge of putting the stuff in it. Well, I did. I put it in there, but I didn't put it in there when they told me to. I put it when I thought I needed to.
Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine I got in trouble. But that's how young I've been in the kitchen behind
what's
the stove.
Your best jelly? I bet I can put my best jelly up against your best jelly, and my jelly will win.
I would say my plum jelly is my best, and then peach jelly behind it.
Oh, no. My plum jelly would be
I don't know. That apple jelly, hold up. My grandkids went through 24 pints last winter of apple jelly. So I may have to say my apple jelly because we are out. We don't have enough to carry us till the apples come back in season. No, she said jelly, but yeah, Buddy says apple butter is the best thing I make.
Apple butter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's because you don't know how to make good jelly. I make good jelly.
Well, it looks like we fixing to have a jelly contest.
I guess we can.
Mm-hmm.
You know what we can do? We can bring our jellies when we go to Searcy, Arkansas, and we can have some little taste tests set up. What?
Nope, you already cheating. You probably gonna get Miss Dale or Todd or somebody else to make your jelly. And you gonna try to
paint. Know how to make jelly. She just like you. Neither one of y'all know how to cook okra.
Really?
But I asked Dale. I asked her about that cornmeal in the okra. She said no.
Maybe it's an Oakdale thing.
No, it's
not. Because that's a town that you pass through and you never see it.
No.
Who wants slime in their okra?
You wasn't originally born in Louisiana. That is a Louisiana thing. All these other people said they ain't never heard of cooking okra without cornmeal. See, they not from Louisiana. That's you.
You want to see my birth certificate?
Yes.
I got one.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I got two.
Oh. You got one for each personality?
No, I got one from the diocese too.
From the what?
The dice. I'm Catholic. Never mind.
Okay.
I paid good money to have her family researched, and all I got back was a cypress knee.
Yeah, that's true too. Isn't that sad? He said he paid good money to have my family researched for me, and all he got back was a cypress knee. I cried for 2 years. Don't choke on that coffee. It wasn't funny.
So he couldn't find no information for your people?
Everything was in French. It still is, so I can't tell you nothing about my mom and daddy.
Oh, you have to bring that to Dale. Let her read it for you.
Yeah, I know broken words, but it's all in French. I don't
How
know.
are you able to read these recipes?
That's what I'm saying. I take a word and then I have to put it into Google, the Google, and it'll translate it, because the French that Google picks up on is not your slang French or your Acadiana French, but it gets you to where, if it says stew, it's pretty well stew. You know what I mean? It breaks it down to regular French, but not Acadiana French, but they're so close you can figure it out.
Okay,
So what type of French are you speaking? Slang French or what?
Cajun French.
ladies, hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Homestead in the Highlands, go ahead and ask your question, dear, before they start in again. Yes, they really do act like sisters. In real life also. This isn't just for the cameras. So we'll wait for a question from Scotland. Each of you take a sip of your coffee.
Uh-oh. Buddy, my straw ain't working.
She said coffee.
I don't see a question.
Neither do I, not yet.
Be quiet, Jared. We waiting on the question.
Well, she got to type it. She ain't asking it.
Oh, no, she says, I don't have a question. I just wondered if it was possible. But hey, it shut them up.
Well, we were trying to be
touche.
polite. Hey, Homestead in the Highlands, I don't think I'd have said the ending part, because now Miss Jaretha ain't going to be quiet now if there's another question. You should have kept that secret.
With any luck,
See?
Homestead in the Highlands will be at the shindig.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to hug you. You know that. Hush, Jared. I'm talking to him.
Oh,
No.
I'm going to hug
I
you.
knew her before you knew her.
Joe,
Well, I don't
agree.
know her personally, but I'm going to hug her before
I
you
don't
do.
either, but I've been in her live chats talking to her.
Yeah, I agree, Joe. Justin Williams
I'ma push you
Wilson
down.
was my mother's favorite chef back in the day.
I'll kick your legs out from under
Oh,
you. You can't run.
Leap of Faith Homestead, no. LSU
I
is
leap.
Jareth, totally, not Denise. It's
Wait,
Jareth.
they saying something about LSU. Shut
Boy,
up.
she heard
What
that,
you
didn't
saying?
she?
No.
Lord, sweet Jesus, who said LSU?
Leap of Faith.
Would y'all please?
Leap of Faith wanted to know
Well,
if you were
it's
both.
Huh, I can tell you who can make the best biscuits, baby girl, and that'd be me.
No.
Let her make a biscuit. You can take it to the next ball game.
Hey, those biscuits you had left over, I threw them out there, and Jake White wouldn't even eat them.
Yeah, they was 48 hours old, and they was made in your bad oven. You got a bad.
Dogs eat anything, and my oven's not bad. It might have been the person that was trying to operate it.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you, when I come to your house, I ain't cooking you nothing.
You
Jareth,
didn't cook me nothing this time.
Jareth
Well, you wasn't around.
Listen, there's a question for me. Go ahead.
Oh,
D225 said she graduated from LSU.
Oh, bless her heart. You a wonderful
Who did?
person.
Lee 225.
LSUS or LSU?
Yes. Yeah, go
Hold up, I'm
Tigers.
asking a question. LSUS or LSU?
She said LSU.
That don't mean it's LSU. It could be LSUS.
She would have said LSUS, but she didn't say that. LSU stands for Louisiana State University. That's what
And LSU
Louisiana is. Home of the LSU Tigers. Not the
And
LSUS.
And LSUS is Louisiana State University of Shreveport.
We not worried about them. They ain't got nobody in helmets on the field.
No, they don't have nobody in helmets on the field because they usually got doctor coats on to fix those people
Look
down
up
at
a
the
doctor
Baton
coach coming out of LSU in Baton Rouge.
Lord, who got to LSU going? Y'all, we supposed to be talking some intelligence, not football.
That's because you
Lord,
don't know the
Jesus.
difference between a football and a basketball.
I sure don't. I don't play ball. I ain't got time.
Shoot, I
You
make
should.
time. My
Y'all, let me
son's
tell
on
y'all.
in football season, I'll be in his kitchen cooking. I'll be watching it.
Y'all hush. I got to tell them something. Sherry's a witness. You know, on the TVs when you got the what you call that DVR where you hold all your movies and shows and stuff like that. Well, she's scrolling through the DVR history, and she got thousands of LSU football games from 10 years ago.
She sure
And
does.
I said, "What you watching that for?" She says, "I like to rewatch them to see how they're gonna play. So when they play another game or somebody else, I know what they need to be doing." Who does that?
Me, that's who. You know what? If Coach O would see this here right now, he would say, "Dang it, bring that girl down here to Baton Rouge, let her help me coach this team." I'd be on the sidelines. Let me tell you what type of coach I'd be. They'd get out there, it'd be time to run a play. They didn't make that play right, goofing off, cause us to lose the ball. You know what I'd do? I'd be marching out there on that field, grab them right by the face mask, dragging them off that field and tell them to set your tail down.
You making me get a hot flash.
That's old age making you get a hot flash. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
It ain't old age, but it's you. My blood pressure. I only have high blood pressure when I get around you.
Well, you was talking about the LSU Tigers. I just tell you about the LSU Tigers. You can't
Jerry,
beat them.
roll tide. Now, if I get your attention, turn your face.
Yeah, drink out of that LSU cup that I got you.
No, you didn't. A special, beautiful, wonderful lady got me this cup.
And that's me.
You don't fit them shoes. You rose today.
I ain't Rose today. You don't see my face, do you?
Denise
Hey.
got me that.
Now, let's talk about a better subject than football. What else you got to talk about? Or maybe these
Now, what
people
you
want to
got
ask
talking
us
about?
some
I
questions.
done talked about jelly, and you tried to downgrade my LSU Tigers, so I had to jump up in there.
Oh,
Try to
Lord.
make it sound like LSU.
People, please, let's get some substance in here. She's giving me a headache, and y'all know
Okay.
I'm post-op. I can't deal with it.
What's your favorite fruit for cooking, canning, or preserving, and why?
Jerry, roll tide.
Buddy, I didn't hear the question because you was talking. What'd you say?
What's your favorite fruit for cooking, canning, or preserving, and why?
Oh, I see the question right there. Hold on. Oh, it's taken off from me. Go ahead and talk, mouth, while I can find the question, and then I'm going to come in behind
She
and
gotta
answer
think,
it.
y'all. She can't answer it.
What is your favorite fruit for cooking, canning, or preserving, and why? I'm going to go first.
They didn't ask me. They asked you.
They asked
It's
both of you.
Fig. It is figs. And the reason why it's figs, quit rolling your eyes, because it's
I
so
just
versatile.
put up a whole bunch of figs.
Well, it's very versatile. You don't have to just put figs on a biscuit or some toast. Figs can be a binder for your breads, for your cakes. Figs can be a binder to stretch rice meals out with if you don't put as much sugar. So if you want to have to feed a large family, you put figs in there and it acts as a binder to be able to stretch things.
Figs and rice?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sweet and
Buddy, I
savory.
hope
Yes,
you
ma'am.
don't
With
cook me
peppers.
pig rice.
You can even take figs and add any type of pulp, as in a strawberry, for instance. I'm allergic to strawberries, and you can turn them fig preserves
I'm
into
gonna make you some strawberry
preserves.
figs.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. But
I'm gonna make
figs,
you
to me,
some.
out of everything, is versatile. It goes with fish, it goes with chicken, it goes with poultry, it goes with beef, It's a very versatile binder. You can turn the flavor into anything that you want. So my answer would be figs. What
No,
would yours
that's
be?
These. You can turn the flavor of these in anything you want. Not figs.
And what is that?
Well, explain why.
Because my mother-in-law said her grandma used to peel them. She peeled these and she'd put these in the pot, add apple spice seasoning to them, and they taste like apple pie.
And what is it?
Now,
What is it?
add apple spice to figs and see if it tastes like an apple pie.
Todd, ask her what that is.
That is.
What is
I
that,
don't
Jerry?
know. It comes
See?
away from
I knew she
pancake
didn't know.
sauce or something. What?
It's a patty cake,
That's
isn't
what I
it?
just said. A patty cake.
Oh, I didn't
sauce.
hear you. Well, I've been waiting for you to tell the people what it was, so I figured I'd answer for you.
Well, I did. I had to tell them what they could use it for. They can make it taste like banana, nut bread, or whatever.
But it ain't a fruit.
Yes, it is. It's got seeds in it. Anything with seeds in is classified as fruit.
Leap of Faith wants to know.
Leap of
what's his
Faith.
favorite animal. Her
What?
favorite farm animal. Jared's favorite.
Jareth, what is your favorite farm animal? Leap of Faith wants to know.
Willow!
My favorite what? Farm animal?
Good Lord, Leap of Faith.
Willow!
Oh, here we go.
I knew it.
Jesus Christ.
It's Willow. She's my favorite farm animal. She's my baby goat.
Leap of Faith knew, y'all knew what y'all was doing with this woman.
I had her in my house. I bought her some clothes. I dressed her up, put a goat diaper on her. And I can step outside and say, Willow! And she answers.
And she does it.
Oh, we all
just
know. You
like
give me
that.
nightmares. The 2 nights I was there, I dreamed you was screaming Willow.
She breaks the sound barrier when she calls Willow. Does she not, Denise?
And tell the people how you mistreated Willow.
Oh,
If y'all
Lord.
would see how precious Willow is, and she mistreated her.
I'm gonna go to Oakdale and mistreat you.
Come on down here.
It's coming. I'm telling you, my blood pressure getting up.
I send
Honey,
you
I
back
got a
up
copy.
there. I send you back up there where you live with the LSU shoe print on the rear end. Boom. I got boots too. Hey, did you see my LSU boots?
Yes, ma'am, I did in Searcy, Arkansas.
They are some fine boots.
While you was headed to Walmart to find a slip for your blue dream dress.
Remember, she slept in the LSU room.
Yep.
When you was sleeping in the room, did you hear "Go Tigers"?
No, I couldn't. All I could hear was Willow in the back
Why
of my
girl
head.
got my microphone turned down? It sounded like you.
Because you're loud. We have you turned down. We need to muffle you.
Well, what's wrong with you, heifer?
I'm not muffled. They
Brenda,
want to hear some
Back to the
intelligence.
subject.
Brenda, no one. There is no referee. In fact, the guys went to the race that night. They got the heck out of Dodge.
Hey, buddy, here's a question from Duncan. Come see and answer this question.
Yeah, they didn't get home till
Duncan's got a question for you, buddy.
they didn't get home till 1:30 in the morning, Brenda. They got the heck out of Dodge that first night. July 4th. That's the day we all got we arrived.
Here. Duncan wants to know, you got to come over here so they can hear you. Who referees these two when y'all get together? Answer, Duncan.
Who referees these two?
Yeah.
I don't think there's nobody referees.
Bingo.
The Lord's the only one can stay between them.
Mm-hmm. He knows better.
We tag team, Duncan.
I don't even fool with it.
Look out.
Turn on them.
Y'all, I wish y'all could see. I've got to explain this. Here I am in a little box. There, buddy's over. Yeah, there you are. And there's like I don't know what you call it. It's either the world or the ocean. I don't know. And it's got the little light going. You know, one of them outer space looking pictures. Well, every so often, Jared's face kind of fades into it and it fades back out. It's like she goes nowhere.
That's how you
I don't see her. There you are.
You come up when I come up when I talk, and then you come up when you talk.
Oh, so they only see one of us at a time?
I don't know what they see, but I know I see you.
Hey, would y'all see both of us? Somebody answer.
Yes, they see all of you all at the same time.
Okay.
they
It's
see
just me and her that can't see each other. That's not a bad thing. Hey, buddy, Andy says one. Oh, you're talking to them. Oh, let me shut up and talk to her. Hey, Jaretha.
Andy, I run daily.
Jaretha, what you do with green tomatoes? What all do you know how to do with green tomatoes? We got her started.
I do the number one thing, fried green tomatoes.
I like the logos on top.
Are you kidding me? That's the first thing that popped in your head was fried green tomatoes.
Dang right, fried green tomatoes.
Well, guess what? I was asking.
You didn't see the movie, Fried Green Tomatoes?
I wrote the movie. I didn't have to see it.
You full of
Was you asked to do a
today, huh?
Was you asked to do a video of fried green tomatoes? Because I was.
Well, who asked you?
Susan Smith on our first live Monday night, and I told her that would be the next.
That's because you was going so she felt sorry for you because you kept wanting to talk about cooking. Nobody said nothing. Then she tried to make you feel good and asked you to do a video on fried green tomatoes.
I was answering people's questions.
Really?
I was answering questions about cooking.
She wanted me to cook the fried green tomatoes.
Oh, I don't think so. But I tell you what, you make a video, I'll make a video, we'll post it at the same time. Then let them do our recipe and let them be the judge of it.
Well, I'm going to have homemade goat cheese on top of mine.
Are you from like some other country? Why would you run a good green tomato with some goat cheese?
It is delicious, they say.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I haven't tried goat cheese, but I'm going to.
Well, see, you acting like, oh, I'm going to put this goat cheese on there. It's going to be so good. Then you come back with, I ain't tried no goat cheese. It might be nasty.
No,
try it, let me know what you think.
Jared,
well, try it, let me know what you think.
They ate it at a high-end restaurant. It was fried green tomatoes as an appetizer with fresh goat cheese.
Jared,
you know what I think about high-end restaurants, Jared? It's high-end, it's pretty, it costs all this money, your plate's all pretty. So you're sitting there thinking, oh, this gonna be good because it's pretty. Then you start eating on it. One, they only give you enough to fill your big toe up with. They're gonna charge you $150. The stuff really tastes like nasty trash, but you ain't gonna be the one to tell them because you don't want to embarrass yourself that you paid $150 for a little piece of food. Then you get out the restaurant and you run down the McDonald's drive-thru to get some food. That's what I think about a high-end restaurant.
Well, let me tell you something. You don't know me because you can ask Todd. I'm a babe that will tell him. He's elbowing me, kicking me, and telling me to shut up. I will tell him I'm paying all this money to eat this food. That food better be good or they coming back to get it. And when they pick my steak up, because it's going moo, when I ask for medium rare, not rare, and they take it back, and I said, don't go back there and spit on my steak and bring it back. Oh, no, ma'am, you the customer. No, ma'am.
Well, first off, if you at a restaurant where they talking Chinese, then you the customer, and they serving you steak, that's a no-no to start with. You need to be in a steakhouse with a cowboy hat.
One of the best steaks. Did you see my video where we eating in the Mexican restaurant? They cooked the steak, and you can ask Todd. It was awesome.
Back and forth. And
Get the people credit. Redbones ain't the only people that can cook good steaks.
I can hear them. Like when you...
I didn't know cowboys was Redbones.
Oh yeah, they are. I ain't seen no Cajun cowboy.
You ain't seen a Cajun cowboy.
And they're like.
Look at John Wayne. He wasn't no Cajun.
John Wayne, where does that mind of yours, we're in current time and then you go back to 1937, John Wayne. Where
We're
does
talking
that
about
mind?
cowboys. You ever thinking about a
Which
cowboy?
one?
John Wayne was the Duke.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, he was the
You know
dude.
who John Wayne is?
I know who John Wayne is. I grew up watching John Wayne at my daddy's
Oh.
feet sitting in the chair.
I forgot. I
What?
forgot your age. You're old enough to know who John Wayne is.
Yes, ma'am.
See,
And
I
I-
had to watch reruns to find out who John Wayne was.
You mean to tell me I'm older than you and I look 20 years younger? Huh?
That's because you
I must be
do
doing something right. Huh?
Botox.
No, it is not Botox. It's Preparation H. Get it right.
Oh yeah.
That means
there
you a
we
big
go.
hemorrhoid right here.
This is
You
what,
got
this is what
yeah,
we're
and it's
talking-
all perked and pretty for you too. Look.
Yep, folks.
It's all pretty.
Folks,
I had to
this is-
smear a
I'm
lot of
looking
it
at
on
the
the
top of
scene.
my glasses. Look how prominent them cheekbones look.
So is this the Jaretha show talking about her face, or are we talking about jellies and jams and
Well, you're the one changed the subject.
anybody got some? Oh, I see one. You can let Jareth know I asked you to make water fry. Hey, Susan Smith's on here, Jaretha.
What did she
I'm
ask?
doing
She
fried
asked
green
you to
tomato.
make water fried chicken. I seen that, and that's why I commented and said you're gonna make the people blow the house up.
Has anybody tried the water fried chicken?
Yes, Teresa from Springfield Homestead did in Kentucky, and she loved it. They made it yesterday.
Thank you, Teresa, and you didn't blow up. See, I'm trying to let this woman know
She made
that
it.
we're not talking about when you have a grease fire and you throw water on it and it goes poof. You know, I don't know where she gets her thinking from.
Listen, my pan jumped all the way off the stove when I put the water on it.
Was it on fire and you tried to put it out with water?
Yes, it was.
Okay, please, people, do you understand what I'm dealing with here? Anybody that puts water on raging, flaming grease, it's gonna go puff the dragon. You're supposed to throw flour on a grease fire, not water. That's why you made Todd come up out the bed.
It went boom, smutted up the ceiling and everything.
I'm trying to hold my stomach, it hurts.
Are you trying to say I can't cook?
Oh, I didn't say that. I don't think I need to say that.
'Cause you
Some
sure
things are
did
better
turn
left
that gumbo
unsaid.
up.
People are
Have you
still.
ever heard of bless your heart?
Let somebody ask me a question. Somebody ask me a question.
You can't get a word in edgewise. How can they ask you a question?
Shut up, Denise. Go ahead.
People are still waiting for your gumbo cook-off.
Well, we're going to do the gumbo cook-off with Brett Broussard. Y'all get a hold of him. Tell him that he can't beat reap what you sow with a gumbo.
How did Brett get it? Poor Brett. How did Brett get in this?
Because Brett was drunk up in this thing a long time ago.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Where was I?
You wasn't here.
Oh, but you done throwed me. That should be between you and Brett then.
It is between me and Brett because you
And
can't
then
get
I
no gumbo.
will, look, I will do the cook-off, whoever wins between y'all two. So I
You
can
don't-
leave with
You don't know
proud.
how to cook a gumbo.
You obviously don't know how to put a fire out.
Well,
You make
I
'em.
might not know how to put a fire out. Well, why these fire trucks go to these people's house spraying water?
Okay, ladies, question.
Yes.
Do you do any crafts?
God's Third Acres, no ma'am. Or no sir, whoever's on here. I don't know which one. No, I personally, I'm a very eclectic person. If I like it, I set it out. I can make an arrangement, but it's not one I would enter in a contest by no means. I sure wouldn't go up against Southern Bella Homes, I can tell you. But I'm a real thrifty, antique shopper. You know, someone's trash is my treasure. But as far as crafts, no, I don't do any crafts.
as far as my craft making skills is, I can I can sure paint up some LSU Tiger stuff. I can do that. I can quilt a mean quilt. I can crochet some. I can sew and make clothes on the sewing machine. And baby, I'm a perch jerking fool. You hear me? I can catch a white perch.
That's not a craft. That's sports. How far is sports craft? That's not a craft. Catching fish.
I can do pottery.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can do pottery. I'll give that to you. Yes, you can. You do pretty. She can, y'all. I'm gonna give that one to her. She does beautiful pottery work. See, why didn't you say that start?
Stuff I made?
No, we don't want to see what you made. They believe us. They believe us. Don't you go get nothing. Don't go get nothing if it's yellow and purple.
Wait till you see what I do with that butterfly box Buddy built me.
Yeah, the key word, Buddy did that for you.
That's right.
I didn't.
Oh, I know, because it wouldn't have come out looking that good if you'd have done it.
I wouldn't have done it. I had other things in mind.
LSU Tiger gift.
Huh?
All right, we answered the question about the craft. Anybody else want to ask us something?
Yeah, Susan Smith wants to know what's your favorite quilt pattern. Do you machine quilt or hand quilt? Well, yeah, that's for you, because I ain't got a clue what none of that meant. So that's all yours.
I hand quilt.
What's your favorite pattern? Oh, my mama quilted and she did what was that thing? I got one of those, it does like this. Susan, what is that one? Do you know it got little stars or poke? What is that thing called? I really want to, Buddy, look in that cabinet. I'm going to stick it in a camera. Maybe Susan will look and tell me what that is or somebody. I've never known, but I know it's got a name. Hold on, Jerika. I see the wheels turning in your head. Just hold on.
A carpenter.
That one right there.
A carpenter star, Denise?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Here, somebody tell me what that is. Oh, Lord, Buddy. Hey, can y'all see that?
Mimsy, very true. If she did sub for sub, that it would have deleted it.
Y'all see that?
Oh, that's pretty.
What is it?
It's a quilt.
It's pretty.
It's a quilt.
Susan says it's a carpenter star. Now I know what it is. Now I can tell people, oh, look at the quilt my mama did. It's a carpenter star. I didn't know what to call it. Thank you, Susan.
Well, I'm talking to Susan.
Here we go.
I'm not talking to you. Susan, as a child, my grandmother and my mother would quilt, and they would put their quilts out on these big frames. I would beg them, probably 6, 7 years old, to let me quilt with them. And my grandma would always tell me, no, Jerry. She called me Jerry. She'd say, no, Jerry. I would get on the floor underneath the quilt and I would kick it. Let me quilt. Let me quilt. And my grandmother would say, Jerry, if you don't get out from under that quilt, I'm going to go get me a king whip and I'm going to whip you. And I would kick that quilt. And you know, they never would let me help them quilt. So I started quilting on my own. And I'll never forget the first day that my grandmother said, let me see your quilt. And guess what she did? The first thing she did was grabbed it and flipped it over to check the back of my stitches. And she said, Jerry, your stitches look better than mine. I said, see, y'all should have let me quilt all them years ago.
Okay, ladies.
You know, she said that for one reason. Because if she'd have probably tried to teach you something else or correct you, she didn't want to listen to that mouth.
Shut up. What's up, Sherry?
What do you love the most about each other? Boy, they got quiet.
I'll go first.
They got quiet, did they?
I'll go first. What I love most about her is she's transparent. What you see is what you get.
Yeah,
Go ahead. It's your turn. You
Okay.
better be nice, Heifer.
they are both like that.
I say the same thing about her. What you see.
Are
is
you
what
always
you
going to be a
get.
copycat?
That's why you want to jump and go first. What you see is what you get.
Leave your face there for a little time.
But she is a compassionate person. She's a loving person. But she's a hateful person to poor old Buddy. Pray for Buddy, people.
I'm going to have to go have my surgery redone. Mouth.
I can stitch you up.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
Remember,
no,
I'm
no,
a
no, no.
registered nut.
yeah. The registered
I
nut
can
will do it
stitch
for
you, but you know where I'd stitch you? I'd stitch them gums.
I take that big bottom lip of yours and stretch it up over that head.
Please wait until I swallow my water.
I had a joke.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
It was on my email. Somebody emailed it to me. It was about Thibodeau and Boudreaux. I was going to tell you that.
You can't remember it?
Mm-mm. I must have been standing up when I read it.
Does that mean your brain only works if you're upside down? It's kind of holding?
It has to
This
get
is
Boy,
Daryl.
you
Who's
got a
calling,
hollow
please?
head,
Okay.
don't you?
Ladies, we have a phone call.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
This is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
Oh Lordy.
I
Who
just
we
want to
talking
know.
to?
I just want to know how great does it feel to actually have a winning football team's logo in your house? That's what I want to know.
You ain't got no football logo in my house because I casted you out and sent you the other way in the name of Jesus.
I casted you out. You can't cast out a winner. See,
Hurry,
we
hurry.
just keep
Well, I'm gonna
coming.
send
So
you
we
a
keep
picture.
going forward.
I'm going to send you a picture of the vehicle that I'm going to come pick you and Robin up and give y'all a ride.
Do people that went to LSU, do they even know how to drive?
We got people from LSU in this chat.
Yeah.
Be respectful. They are very smart, intelligent people.
Uh-huh.
They
Yeah.
said LSU, not LSUS, Denise.
Hey, Jason. Look what I'm holding, man. It made it
What?
back safe and sound.
Woo!
That's about
look,
the
look at that
ugliest
pretty
thing I've
thing
ever
right
seen.
there. See, that's what winning looks like. That's what winning looks
Yeah,
like.
and
Right
look,
there.
That's what winning looks like. Tell the people how y'all was ranked number 2. Come on down here to Tiger Stadium, and we beat the brakes off y'all, send y'all's butt back over there to Georgia crying.
You didn't beat. You won by a field goal. That's not
You
beating
were
the brakes
so
off
full of
anybody.
them. You must didn't watch the game. You trying to talk football and didn't even watch the game. Sit down.
No, I didn't watch the game because I was at the Homesteaders of America conference putting on demos.
Don't even talk
But-
football with me. Sit
but-
down, Jason.
But I was listening to it on the radio, and yeah, y'all got lucky right there at the end. That's all. I mean, a blind squirrel finds a nut
You
every
heard
now and
Todd?
then.
He said bull.
Georgia
There we go. Oops.
We beat the brakes off y'all.
Right.
Don't
Yeah,
make
that's because
me
the
go
car didn't have no
live
brakes
and
on
hold
it.
my phone up so everybody can watch that game. I got it
You gonna post a
recorded.
link to it? You gonna post a link to it? You gonna post a link?
No, we didn't. They didn't watch it. Todd said, ask Sherry and Denise. I didn't make them watch an LSU game. Because them two don't know what a football is from a basketball.
Excuse me, Daryl and I, you had on LSU in Georgia.
Oh, y'all watched it?
You're the one who put it on.
Oh, I must have been standing up again.
Hey, Jason,
See?
you ought to remember, her head is in upright position. She can't think and she don't know nothing. You got to turn her upside down for her to know stuff and remember and retain. That's what she said.
Well, at least my mama didn't have to put me in the bathtub to see what end I breathed out of.
What she said?
What did you say? What? Your parents had to tie a bone around your neck for the dog to play with you? What? What did you say?
I said Denise's mom and dad had to put her in the bathtub to find out what end she breathed out of.
What? You can make an onion cry. What?
Shut up.
Oh my.
That would
What
be
are y'all
cool.
doing on
Giving
here
her
besides just causing
on
all
the
kinds of
chat.
trouble?
You think, Jason?
Oh, that would be good. Jason, you're a good man. Jason, come on at the perfect time.
Uh-oh. There's
Look at her going
there's
in
a
and
question
out.
been posted.
Yeah.
There's a question out here. It says, who makes the better cornbread?
Oh, it's
I
Who
do.
makes the better
hands
cornbread?
down.
See,
me.
I think both of them. This should be at Homesteaders of America. I think both of them should make cornbread, and I'll be the judge.
Yeah, Jared.
I can't do it. Todd's got to work.
Well, we may have to make cornbread and send it to him. Because I promise you, if it takes 4 days to get there, mine's still going to be edible. Yours, he could go ahead and use it for plaster.
As long
I'll tell you what.
as
I'll
long
tell you
as you
what.
have an oven to work,
I'm just
right,
going to
Denise?
have to make a trip down there. One, to teach the basic fundamentals of football, and two, to do a taste test of the cornbread.
You come on down
You got
here.
a
I'm
deal.
going to take you out there with them wild hogs and let them get you.
He ain't
You
staying
act
at
like
your
I ain't
house.
never
He
been around
gonna stay
wild
at
hogs
mine.
before. Like Louisiana, the only state that got wild hogs. I mean,
Well,
seriously.
he didn't say anything about staying at your house. We all know he's coming to my house.
He ain't staying in that LSU room. He's staying in a normal bedroom. Where he
Well,
goes
I'm not saying that. Hey, I'm going that LSU, LSU room. Go in there and chant.
What you gonna do with the goat milk?
I didn't lie. See, my wife trying to call me out. I came out here looking for the sticker, noticed that you guys were on, and I saw that it said that if you think you can get a word in, call. And I thought, I think I could get a word in, and I think I'm holding my own pretty well.
You're doing good,
I think
Jason.
you're doing good, man. You're the only one that's got her to shut up.
So,
No, that's because you're talking over me.
so in freshman math at LSU, right, it's
Robin.
just counting 1 through 10, right? That's what they call college algebra down there.
Delete his phone call. He's making fun of the Tigers.
Liar, pants on fire.
I'm gonna
Get
leave
him,
her to
Robin.
her.
Robin, get him.
I'm
just
reading
saying.
the chat.
I'm curious. I'm asking questions. I didn't go there. I mean,
Okay.
is that that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
What?
And I heard. Now look, I'm trying to be for real. I heard that the people at LSU got they're super excited about this upcoming football season. And,
We
and
always
and
excited
what
about
I
it.
heard was
Every
that
year.
they feel that they've got something that is just going to put them over the top in the SEC.
But he was
Yeah,
opening
it
her
is,
mouth, but nothing was
because you know
coming out.
what? It's our quarterback. Ohio. We got him from Ohio.
Oh, you got it from Ohio?
Go Bucks.
So the cheerleader that's got all of her teeth came from Ohio?
Sherry, he's talking about your state.
I heard him. At least he said that had all their teeth.
Well, he's a good
I'm
quarterback.
staying out of this puppy.
Well, let me ask you something.
I mean, I'm just
How-
curious. I mean, y'all
Okay,
are excited
I'm gonna
about
be
that?
Serious. Serious note. How many players are in the NFL that come out of Georgia? I'm waiting.
So let me, on a serious note, right now
Not
with
many.
the culture of the NFL, is that something that you really want to be proud of?
Buddy, what's a
I
poster?
am proud that the LSU football team is so awesome and good that we put out the most players into the
I need some
NFL.
popcorn.
Now, once they go to the NFL and start
This is like the circus.
making money and then their heads start swelling, I can't help what they do. But I do know
Well, you
that
know
the
what?
Tigers is good enough to send them over there.
You know what the NFL stands for, right? Not for long.
Well,
The rate they're going.
well, the only NFL team I watch is the Houdats.
Mamsie,
The
you're
what?
right. There would be a food fight.
But let me tell you something. You ain't gonna beat them
But you don't tell me.
Tigers. I wouldn't even take old Tracy Porter's autograph because he didn't play for the LSU Tigers.
Okay, let's just make it real simple. Name one LSU player that everybody's heard of that made it to the
I
NFL.
doubled it, tell Susan. Oh, hey, Susan, I doubled that dosage. Wouldn't you?
What?
I ain't talking to you. I got me some popcorn. I'm watching the
Here's
circus.
question. He faded out.
Dee.
Honey Badger, Honey Badger, Honey Badger. That's one.
I told you I was at
Who?
the damn circus. I was at the circus.
What is the other one?
And who did you say?
Al Woods. Al Woods.
Never
Glenn
heard of him.
Darcy.
Who?
Glenn Darcy.
Never heard of him either.
Sounds like a band guy or something.
Yeah, it
That's
does.
because you're not a
Big
football
band.
fan. You don't watch the NFL, so how can you hear about it?
To be honest with you, I ain't watched the NFL in a long time, but I still hear about good players.
I can't think of his name right now.
Anybody want some popcorn? Go get y'all some popcorn.
Well, why
I got-
don't you ask Eyeballs a question over there?
Eyeballs.
Yeah,
Who
you
is
see how big
Eyeballs?
her eyes is?
Jareth, Robin wants to know about Billy Cannon.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, that Robin's good. Yeah, Billy Cannon come from the
You see her
LSU
teeth?
Tigers.
Yeah,
You look
she
like a
Googled
big
it.
old
Let me go get my
clown
book.
when I asked
Hold
you
on.
that. Oh,
She Googled it.
Jason, do you see
What?
what you started?
Uh-huh. See, now I'm going to hang up the phone, and then you got to deal with it.
Hey, man, I'm over here eating popcorn. I'm enjoying this.
Because I just got to say one name, and I'm going to go all the way back.
Listen,
Yeah,
And
Robin.
all I got to say is Herschel Walker.
I'm talking to Robin. Robin, you come to my house, baby. You can only look at it at my house. I'll let you read all about the history of the LSU Tigers.
Robin, she literally has a room dedicated to LSU. Ask Denise.
There's a New York bestseller right there, boy. Woo!
I'm telling you, you rode in the back of the turnip truck. You didn't drive in. You rode in the back of the turnip truck.
Jason,
Billy
ask
Cannon
her a
went to
question.
prison.
He's feeling jealous. God has not given us the spirit of jealousy.
Billy can't be in prison.
But you interrupted Jason. Before he gets off the phone, he had something to say. Stop.
I did?
Be quiet and let him have a turn. Go ahead, Jason.
I don't know what I was going to say.
I
must
don't know.
have been a
You
lie.
made your mind up. See what you did to the man? He had a question. He said on a serious note he wanted to go way back. And you come in there popping your gum, showing all that.
I said I just got to mention one Georgia player that made it to the NFL, and LSU doesn't have any player that can reach the same stats as Herschel Walker did in the NFL.
I can't think right now. My head's hurting. You know who I'm talking about?
You know who
No,
Herschel
no.
Walker is, right?
Yeah,
was a
we
running
know
back.
all about Herschel Walker.
Mm-hmm.
He good, but what is his? Not Claiborne.
I think I know. I know one stat that I think LSU does beat Georgia on, and it's not by a lot.
They're receivers.
No, one receivers. I think it's how many players went to prison.
Oh, you're trying to say that Billy Cannon went to prison, but what he does after he left LSU, I don't care. As long as he goes and does his job, makes the touchdown, brings the ball back, that's all that matters to me.
How many national titles does LSU hold?
Too many for me to sit here and talk about. But
seriously,
when you come to visit, I'll let you read the book and you can get the history of the LSU Tigers.
Oh, see, I thought you knew your football.
Oh, I do.
That's all you know, huh? Chasing a ball.
What do you know?
I know a whole lot more than chasing a ball.
Flipping a pancake, that's all you know.
At least I can feed somebody. I want to see your gums stuck up on a football and feed yourself.
But let me tell you what I'm going to tell you. This is what I'm going to start saying to you. You remember that movie, Sweet Home Alabama?
I sure do.
Okay. Well, when that mama, when she was about to get married and she realized she couldn't marry that man, and
yes.
his mama got married, and she called her, said some ugly things to her. So the girl's mama steps up, and then that woman, the mayor, she says, won't you go back to your double wide and fry something? That's what I'm telling you.
Well, I'm
go
gonna
back to your kitchen, Lippy, and fry something.
At least my husband gonna eat something besides some old rubber football.
Oh, mine eats, baby. He's got rice and gravy.
I know Todd is a heck of a chef. I've seen his cooking. He's a good cook.
When did you see him cook?
He got videos.
Oh, you watched him make that
The last time LSU, according to this website that I looked up, the last time LSU won a national championship and they tied with Iowa was 1958.
You are so... No,
you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Les Miles was in there.
He's just trying to get me to say when. Because let me tell you when. I'm not going to call the year, but Nick Saban was the head coach at LSU. All right, Nick Saban left when LSU won a championship, and he was going to go and coach the NFL. Well, when he got over there in the NFL, he found out real quick that he wasn't good enough to coach in the NFL. So he wanted to hightail and come back. But LSU had already hired Les Miles. So the only available school that wanted to fork out thousands of dollars was Alabama, because them people ain't never done nothing over there until they got Nick Saban. So Nick Saban went on over there to Bama, and LSU had Les Miles. And then the following year, LSU won a championship with Les Miles after Nick Saban left.
I'm just telling you what the website said.
Right. You must be on Wikipedia. You know that.
No, I ain't on Wikipedia.
Site.
Don't come getting your niggas in a bunch of me. I'm just telling you what the website said. 1958.
You come on down here. When you come on down here, stay at my house, and you go to sleep, I'm painting your toenails purple and gold.
You gonna paint my toenails purple and gold?
I am. I get fingernails too.
Right. Okay. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep, because I will take the clippers and carve UGA in the side of your hair.
What you gonna do to my hair?
He said put duct tape the first time I talked.
Jason, ask her a question.
No, I asked Todd a question. I told Todd Lejeune to put some duct tape on your mouth.
I was trying to find out
talk.
what happened to that. What's going on with that man bun he has?
I ain't got no man bun.
No, Jason, you didn't see his new haircut?
You know, I'm gonna come to your house
No.
and I'm gonna snatch every LSU ball cap you got and replace it with a Georgia one.
Y'all want popcorn?
Yes, please.
It's good too.
Well, what kind of popcorn you got?
That on TV. I don't know the rules.
I don't know if I can eat it yet, but yes, please.
Let us
I don't know if I can eat it either, but I'm
That's a
trying.
big. Is that cheddar popcorn?
Yep, it's that. See?
Wait, sir.
Hey, we throw that popcorn away at our house. Todd does not like it.
Well,
The
I ain't
white
trying
cheddar?
to feed Todd. I'm feeding myself.
Look at her being smart to you, Todd. You ain't even done that woman nothing.
No, I was being smart to you.
I don't eat.
I wasn't feeding him. I'm feeding myself.
We know what's good at this house. What about this
What?
little
See,
salami road meat?
You know what's
Remember
funny about
Jeremy?
this whole thing?
Slimy okra.
You go 25, 50 years into the future, and you got these two at the old folks' home still fussing at each other, but are still the best of friends.
Well, listen. if
Let me
they
tell
let
you
me-
something, Jason. I don't. There's an old folks' home big enough for her, me and her. They'd have to put her up on the 9th floor, locked down, give me the key, and she'd have to be on her good behavior for me to unlock her.
Jason, she gonna be in that home before me. She's older.
Yeah, and I'm gonna set all the booby
Put
traps
me
up.
in a
So when you
room.
get there, I'm gonna be ready for you.
But if they would ever put me in a room with her, I'm gonna hold on to that bed and I'm gonna make it hot so I can get over there and hit her.
You're
I
gonna
wanna
paint
see
your
her
room
over.
red and black.
I can see
Oh,
her
my
now
God.
with house slippers and a house coat trying to go up in the cafeteria to help them cook.
Help them cook. I am gonna be the cook, and you better be careful and be
So y'all
nice
two
to
are
me.
still
on
gonna
your
be
days I
arguing about
cook.
who's got the best cornbread when you're 90 years old.
What? What are we
See,
gonna
she
talk
can't
about?
even hear.
That's because Gerald got me turned down.
See, it
Daryl
already
does
started.
not
She
have
needs
you
hearing
turned
aids.
down. Daryl does not have you turned down.
Look at her eyes.
Glendon asked how you feeling today.
But look, I just wanted to
Glendon,
call
I met
and
David yesterday,
bust some
but,
chops and have some fun. I love
I
all
gotta
you
wait.
ladies,
I
and
gotta
we will
wait.
see you
I'm not
guys
lying. I took about a 3
the
hour.
Homesteading Life Conference, which is in about, 3 weeks? And then the Homesteaders
2
of
weeks.
America.
In 2
And
weeks.
then maybe, just maybe, we might hop on a train if we can afford it before the end of the year. And we might come down to Louisiana and show y'all and try to teach y'all football 101.
Well, you come on. I got all the Tigers recorded, baby.
Hey, you need to teach her. Don't teach me.
You need
Teach
to learn
her.
something.
This brain is full of knowledge. I don't need to add no football up in there.
All right, ladies. Well, y'all have a good one.
Talk to
You
you
Yeah,
later.
have a
yeah.
good one
Bye.
too, Jason. Give Robin a hug. I didn't see Robin on here, or is she on here?
Yeah, she's on here.
But give her a hug.
See you in 2
Hey,
weeks.
Robin, we was trying to say we wanted to talk to you, but he wouldn't give up the phone.
Homestead.
Oh, Whippoorwill. Hey, you hush for a minute. Whippoorwill Ridge is in. Woman, I love you.
Who?
Y'all, I got it. Would you hush for a minute?
Well, who was in the house?
The
It
pho-
ain't the same Whippoorwill Ridge.
just so you all know, the phone line is open again.
You done talked enough. Don't you need to get a drink, put something between them lips? They look
Watch
dry.
my nose. Watch my nose.
Yep. You got some kind of something other than human. You got some animal up in you.
Whippoorwill Ridge.
Whippoorwill Ridge. Is that?
This is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
This is Cheryl from Scotland.
Oh my gosh, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Wow, you might get a
nice.
word in edgewise this way.
Well, I thought I might be able to, make them be quiet for about 10 seconds while I talk.
Talk
I love
possible,
your
you never know.
accent.
talk fast.
know what to say. Everybody says that they love my accent. So if I just sit here talking, they might, just listen.
Right.
You never know. It might work. Is it working?
Yes, it is.
It's working.
I got my ear to the phone.
Uh-huh.
This is brilliant. I love it. So, anyway, ladies.
Yes, ma'am.
Can they both hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Right. Gemini Homestead. Sorry, I'm no good with first names. I'm really sorry. It's just me. I'm useless. Gemini Homestead. Your potato salad recipe is lovely.
Thank you.
Reap what you sow. Reap what you sow. Why aren't you drinking the goat's milk?
Because I didn't like the goat's milk.
Did you put it from the goat straight into the cold and leave it there for about an hour and then drink it?
No, I didn't. I just saw a video where they milk the goat and it goes straight into the freezer.
Yeah.
For 1 hour, and then they take it out of the freezer and put it in the refrigerator. I was going to try that to see if it helped.
Yeah, try. It does. It does help. It sort of. To me, it tastes like it releases the sugars, because I don't like it straight out the goat, but I will drink it after it's been in the freezer for an hour.
Now, Daryl actually liked it, and it was hot because we were doing a blind taste test, and Sherry gave us both hot goat milk.
I wouldn't drink it like that. I don't like it like that.
Yeah, it was not good, but Daryl drank it.
He's like,
yeah,
he's
and also
like
you
Mikey.
can. There's quite a lot. There is a lot you can do with it. I mean, if you're making a quiche, you can use it for that instead of putting cream in the quiche or milk. Because you've got Nigerian dwarfs, I think, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so their milk's really nice and creamy. So if you're making a quiche, put some of their milk in it.
Okay.
And that's really nice. Makes it really quite creamy. And if you're doing scrambled eggs, I prefer it with scrambled eggs as well.
Okay.
So there's some ideas.
That sounds wonderful.
Well, what about cheese?
Yeah, you can make cheese. I haven't actually. Well, I tried making cottage cheese, but I don't like that. I can't eat salt, so I don't salt cheese, and to me that then just tastes boring. Sorry, excuse me, coughing. But yeah, have a go at making cheese, because there is another YouTube channel, and I don't see her, unfortunately, on the main homesteading lot, and I can't remember the name completely, but I'll put it up on my YouTube channel at some point. And she makes every different type of cheese you can imagine using goat's milk, including cheddars and things like that. And
oh wow,
that I love that idea, because I'm not overly keen on like cottage cheeses and things like that. I like hard cheeses. So you can do that with goat's milk. A lot of people think you can't, but you can.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you could make hard cheeses with goat milk.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll find it. I've got to find it, because I've got her on my private YouTube channel. I haven't got her saved on my Homestead YouTube channel, but I will go and find her and put it over on my other channel. So yeah, you can do that, and it's really nice.
Okay, can I ask you a question? And if you don't want to answer it, you don't have to.
Okay, she'll have to type it in the chat, because I don't know if she hung up or the phone's disconnected.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead and ask your question. I'm sure she can maybe pick it up out of the stream. Yeah, wait a minute.
Okay, well,
wait. Call's coming in. This is Daryl. Who's calling, please? Hello.
Hi, sorry, my phone keeps cutting out.
Yep.
Okay, she's back.
Okay, I wanted to ask you a question. If you don't want to answer,
yeah,
you don't have to.
Go on then.
I know that you have fibromyalgia.
Yeah.
Do you have arthritis too? And does it affect you milking?
Arthritis?
Yes.
No, my mum does though, but I don't. But the fibromyalgia does affect your hands anyway, and yes, it does affect my milking. I've got a Nubian goat, and she has the biggest teat you've ever seen in the world, and that makes it easier. But I wouldn't be able to milk Nigerian dwarfs, for instance, because they're tiny. Because milking my big girl hurts my hands, but I'm only doing it for a couple of minutes, about once a week at the moment. So, but yeah, fibromyalgia affects mostly your shoulders, and then of course that will also affect your hands. But a lot of people are diagnosed with arthritis instead of if they haven't been through all of the tests. So the way they tell the difference between the two is arthritis will show up markers on blood tests and fibromyalgia won't. So if you don't have arthritis markers on the blood test, then it's most likely fibromyalgia. If you were wondering.
Okay. No, I have dysautonomia.
You have what, sorry?
I have dysautonomia.
3 more hours, y'all, we're going to be on here.
Right. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well,
so anyway,
would you like to ask Gemini Homestead a question? I think she's feeling really jealous because you're talking to just me.
Well, I complimented on her potato salad. I've never made potato salad before. I've always had other people's, but I like hers. Okay, one question for both of you, really quickly. If you could change one thing on your homestead, what would it be?
Who are you asking that to, baby? Her or me?
Both of you.
If I could change one thing on my homestead,
I
would change my location.
I wouldn't change anything about.
Nothing. That's nice.
I wouldn't change anything about my homestead. I would maybe add some more types of animals to it.
Yeah,
something.
Needs playmates. She's lonesome back in them woods.
Oh, yeah, definitely you should have friends.
Oh yeah, Lord, Willow. Let's not forget Willow. Here we go.
No, let's not go there. Right, guys, it's 1:15 in the morning here, so I'm going to go to bed.
Thank you, honey.
Well, thank you for calling.
Well, sweet dreams. Thanks for coming and talking with us.
No problem. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for calling. All right.
I love
Denise, how are you feeling? I mean, are you?
I'm feeling fine, buddy. Got me some pillows. Would you shush for a moment your anxiety?
Guess what? Doris is having the babies.
You say Doris is having the babies?
Yes.
Right now?
She's dilating right now.
Oh my! So we need to stop.
Oh, okay.
We need to stop.
But
this so
no,
they can do
Daryl, I'm
live stream.
fine. Buddy got me some pillows to put behind me. I'm fine. If I was hurting really bad, I'd have done said something. Y'all should know me by now. But I'm fine.
Listen, I want to say something. We argue,
Oh, Lord, you got...
and we fuss. We do this in real life, in real person. But I love her. She's my sister from another mother and a mister. And I'm going to name one of Darcy's babies after her.
Lippy.
You are.
Yep.
That's going to be the prettiest goat you ever did see, and the smartest goat.
No, it's going to be pretty because Badger's the daddy. But
This is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
It's Allison.
Allison, how are you?
Oh, is this Allison from New York?
This Allison from New York.
Oh, I
just had to call and say hi to you all.
Hey, Allison.
Jerry, let the lady talk, please.
Hi. I tell you what, you girls need to do your own show in the kitchen. You do a show in the kitchen, I would pay money to see that in a big way.
Are you sure you want to see her and I in a kitchen where there's utensils and dangerous objects, Allison? Think about that picture.
I saw them in a kitchen together. There were knives out. See, Denise is shaking her head. Yep.
Well, you could just use butter knife.
No, I'm gonna use a spatula. When she walks by, I'm gonna pop her.
I'm going to get that iron skillet out and knock you upside your head. You'll wake up day after tomorrow.
I'll get the cast iron Dutch oven out and hit you.
Just make sure you don't have to. Just make sure you don't have to use the oven.
Yeah, because I couldn't put her head
Maybe you
up.
should just do fermenting. What? You couldn't hurt each other doing a fermenting job there.
No.
I've never found anything but kombucha.
I'm going to stick her head in that kombucha. I about spit the kombucha out in the middle of her kitchen as Sherry.
Denise, I know you're allergic to strawberries, but the one that you made with that strawberry banana juice that was in it was delicious.
I'm going to take your word for it.
Yeah, I know
That
you
was
can't.
strawberry kombucha I gave her. That might be why her lips swelled up into surgery.
Is that why she ended up in the hospital?
It might be.
Hey, you know, this is on film. I'm going to sue you now. I got it witnessed. You admitted to try to kill me. You did.
Allison
I'm
tried
going to feed you some rabbit poop.
Allison tried
I'm
being
going to
there
feed you some kind of rabbit poop.
in person when this is going on. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love these two.
She's scared. She wouldn't even feed my worms. I tried to get her to help me out and go feed my worms. Can you believe she wouldn't even do that?
Well, the
No,
cat,
because I ain't playing
I'm
with
sorry,
your
but I don't
reference.
think I could feed your worms either.
oh Lord, the cat didn't even stay around to feed the worms.
Yeah, she brought sugar to my house. And you know what? Sugar gone. I ain't seen sugar.
I bet you if you go out there and call him, he's still somewhere around there because they saw him when they came home from the races. So he's still close.
Well, the food disappears, so
Well, then I bet you he comes around at night, which is fine.
Yeah.
He might be staying cool out in the woods.
I wish I knew what all them little pictures was on here.
The brown ones are poop.
We'll have to see your screen to see what those pictures are.
Oh.
Now you
I have no
know.
clue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Say there? Yeah, you didn't need to know there, Denise.
I see it. Sergeant Sabrina showed me the hearts. I found the coffee cup, but I ain't found none of that other stuff yet.
Down, Denise, down underneath the line where you type, there's a little smiley face. That's where all your emojis are.
Oh, Jaretha, I'm fixing to send you some in the morning.
But
Everybody's going to get emojis now.
But this is only when you chat. When you do the live streams, that's where the emojis are.
Oh, you can't do that in a text?
Well,
Yes,
you
you
can,
can.
but it's different. Yeah, it's different. But here on you click that, and all these emojis will come up, and you can choose whatever you want.
Oh, look at all of that.
See, we taught her
I
something.
got one for Jerry.
We taught her something new, folks.
Yep. Here is Jareth.
Todd,
There we go.
Todd, are you going to do a live stream tonight since
yeah,
Doris is in labor?
I'm gonna have to get off, y'all, so I can go out there with him.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, we
I
want
found
to
your
see.
picture, Jareth.
Why?
It got a big old nose. Every time you talk, it
I
grows.
thought she was just going to take the phone out with her and on the show here.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Just take the phone out there, and we can
Let us see.
follow her out to the.
Jareth, just
Okay.
take the. There she goes. That's all she had here. Jareth is going out to the barn.
Now, Denise, we want to be able to. I gotta get my boots on, so y'all wait.
And you know, as soon as she walks out there, she's going to call somebody, isn't she, Denise?
Gonna call Willow.
Oh my Lord!
If she does,
Close
mute
your
her.
ear. Oh Lord!
Dara, you've never done
There she
anything for
goes.
There she goes.
Willow!
Y'all just don't know.
Huh?
Hey, somebody tell me how I get them people back off the bottom, or does it hurt?
Click on the keyboard at the bottom. See underneath the emojis, there's a keyboard
Oh,
there?
yeah. Oh, there I am. Okay, thank you.
Okay, there you go, sweetie.
See, y'all, while I was busy educating myself on growing and cooking and canning, I didn't have time for all these electronics. But Miss Mouth up there, look at her finger. What?
You scaring the goat.
No, you did. You walked your butt outside. That's what scared him. Hollered, Willow.
Oh, we gotta be
Or
quiet.
let me mock you. Willow! That's what you sound like.
Shut up. Shut your mouth up. I'm gonna turn the phone around.
Well, you might need to get out of there.
Can y'all see?
Yes, ma'am.
I told you yesterday, Jerry, she was going to have them today. Remember, I told you that yesterday. I said today was going to be the day because we counted. You was like 3 days off.
Yep, 222, Janice.
Yep.
Is it 222, Denise?
I told you.
Everybody want to see the apple of my eye?
No.
She's here in Ohio.
Yes, I want to see the apple of her eye.
Where's Willow?
Oh, Lord. She's going to give you sound effects too, Allison.
Look. Hi, Willow. Come on, Willow.
And Allison, this is truly how she talks to the goat.
Come on, Willow.
Every day, multiple times during the day.
This is Daniel. Willow.
I know, I hear Rebecca. Yes, dear.
That's Carmel.
Aw.
Oh, she's going to go ahead and give you the rundown of the whole family tree now, Allison. Get you
but
something
let
to
me show
drink and some
Allison the
popcorn.
babies. Quit being jealous. Let her see all the little babies.
Oh, Lord, I'm not jealous. No. No. Mm-mm. That's your circus. That's your monkeys.
Sure.
Look how cute they are.
They're adorable.
Cute.
They are, Allison, they are the cutest things to
Look,
watch.
they're starting to eat, so
Oh
they're getting in the
my
troughs with their
God,
mama.
it's so cute.
And they can't fit in that bucket, so they end up falling into it, and all fours are in there eating.
She's got some beautiful goats, Allison. They really are beautiful goats. I'm going to give that to her. All kidding aside, she's got beautiful goats.
My babies are spoiled rotten.
You know, just because I complimented you, you ain't got to grow the big head.
They look like they're spoiled rotten.
Look at the
They
look she's
are.
giving.
Where is the yellow collar one? That's Bash. Denise named him. Where's the yellow? Pick him up. Okay. There's the, see the one right here with the yellow collar? That's Bash.
Jessica, I hear you. Mine calls me Nana. I have two of them here tonight.
Denise named him Bash because
Aw.
he was born during the Bayou Bash.
Yep.
Oh, what a cute idea.
Yeah. So if I have a girl, I'm naming it Lippy.
Oh, well, Miss Lippy's might be born today, right? Tonight.
Yes. Well, she will
Yep.
be born today.
A star is born, Jared. A star is born.
You keep talking, and I'm gonna name her Jerita.
Munchkin.
The nightmare has begun.
Watch them play, y'all. Watch them play.
What did McLendon say? Did I miss something?
We're not listening to what he said. He's probably shooting that road toilet paper
What did
stuff.
she say?
She was,
They need a
this is
slide.
Stacy,
Okay.
remember that?
What'd she say?
That little message.
Did I
She
miss
said
something?
Where we messaged back.
This is so cool. If y'all could see me right now, I got a laptop that I figured out how to operate. I got my phone on a what's that thing called? A tripod. I'm looking smart, y'all, up in here. Got me one of these remote mouse things. Shoot, I'm feeling smart up in here tonight.
You could start running the technology department at my job.
Oh, honey, I don't know if I can pass that test now. I'm smart up in here. That's because I got Buddy about 2 feet from me to rescue.
Goats are cute.
Grizz.
Hey. Yeah, she wanted to come. Call her.
What?
His sister asked if we would call her when Doris was having her babies. So she can come and help, and I can stand right here and talk.
Chris say you think goats are cute when they chew your
Aw.
underwear up.
Oh, somebody chewed Jared's underwear off the clothesline? What? What did I mean? Jared, did somebody chew your underwear?
Baby, I don't hang my underwear on the clothesline.
A Stivers,
Well,
Stivers
what was
Dor-
you talking about, Buddy?
Stivers Doris is in labor.
Or did somebody say that?
Chris said you think goats are cute when they chew your underwear off the clothesline.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
What?
Never mind. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I misunderstood something. I thought you just told somebody ate your drawers.
It's okay, Jared. We got it covered.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you guys are too much.
Sorry.
Allison, when the guys went to the racetrack and it was just us three, I just sat back and just listened to the two of them. It was hysterical.
Hey, if y'all hadn't left y'all's comment on how many babies she's going to have, y'all better go do it quickly.
Now, why you want to stop these people to go to the 5 videos previous to put their number in? They can put it in here too.
No, because I can't watch it over here.
Well, then it's too late. You
Hey,
can allow something.
Sit there and shut up.
You know when they,
What was the most kids your goat ever had?
I counted every root canal that was in your mouth just then.
Listen, shut up, and I'm fixing to bring you over there. She's pushing.
Oh,
Well, I don't want to see her
Getting ready
push.
to watch.
I think Allison had a question.
Okay.
Yes, Allison.
Yeah, what were the most kids that one of your goats ever had at one time?
My goats is 3, but they had a lady this year. Her goats had 7.
Oh my word!
I told her the one call.
7?
Yeah, she had 7 goats. They put her in the Genesis Book of World Records because that's the most goats that's ever been born.
Wow, that poor thing.
That's all she does. She wakes
Yeah,
up,
I think.
goes to bed, goat. That's all she does.
Well, you said I do that about football, but Weedham and Reef, it was one of their friends that their goats had all those babies. So I think you could probably see how she had all 7 of those babies. They had the
Good night, Southern Bella. Sweet dreams, baby. Oh, I see the Stivers are in here. Hey, y'all, how you feeling?
Happy
Y'all been
birthday.
sick for like 3 days. Would you please hush a minute and let me talk to some people?
Shut up. Let's sing him happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Zach.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Happy birthday, Zach. You're 21, right? Same age as me, right, Kaylee?
You are
Hey,
not
we
21.
didn't shut the internet down, Teresa. Look at that. We did not shut the internet down.
Hey, you the one
What?
can't carry a tune.
I don't know, folks.
I never claimed to carry a tune, but I sure can carry a pot of gumbo and smack you with it.
Oh, Lord. That's all you can do is cook.
21.
Do something besides cook.
Well, I'm gonna make sure if we in a bad situation, I'm gonna put you in a corner with some day old cornbread. Tell you to chomp on it. I'm gonna feed everybody else some good food.
Haha, now I got Anthony.
Allison's on here. She's trying to ask questions. Hush.
I actually just called to tell you guys that I miss you and that see you at next year's shindig. So
I'm gonna give you a big old hug, Allison, at the shindig.
Oh my gosh, Zach, I'm old enough to be your mama. Todd said
I might actually see you at Homesteaders of America.
Yep. Well, I'm going to see you at the HOA.
Yes, ma'am.
Woohoo!
Well, Allison, I'm so glad you called in and got to talk to me. I'm sorry
I miss you guys.
Heifer interrupting.
It ain't all about you, big jughead.
Yours is, look, I can fit my head in a hat. Look at yours all poofed out. I noticed this.
Mine's full of brains. Mine's full of brains. I don't need to cover it up.
Sister, you ain't
To
got
show the
brains
hole in it.
there.
No, you just put the hat on so them holes get covered.
Oh my gosh.
You got some screws loose. You know, liquid evaporates.
She got the spirit on her.
Well, you ladies have a good night. I'm going to jump off so somebody else can call in.
Allison.
You have a good night. Hugs to you, Allison, and I'll see you next April.
Bye.
All right. Hugs to you guys, too. Take care.
Love you, Allison.
Love you, too. Bye.
Bye-bye, honey.
Lord, sweet Jesus. See, you run people off.
How many?
You got to share.
That's because
Okay.
you won't shut up. Let her talk to me.
The phone line is open again.
Yes, 320 Homestead, you can call in.
Who? Y'all, I'm so smart up here with a laptop. What's that blue arrow for, y'all?
Don't touch nothing.
It's on my laptop, heifer, not on the cell phone. What's the blue arrow? Sherry, that points down.
That means touch that and you go to the last and check.
Oh, hey, look at there. I got all the way to the bottom.
Thank you, buddy.
See, I ask questions so I can learn. I don't walk around acting like I know everything, like you do, making a fool of myself.
I know, baby. I know.
There was an ad and it could have popped up against
You know what? You know what? You seen that TV show that they got where they change jobs, where they'll switch places and the woman got to go to this home and do everything that woman does, and then the other woman has to go.
Yes.
What is the name of
You
it?
talking about wife swap?
Yeah.
If we did a wife swap, Todd would keep me and Buddy'd send you to Jason over at Big Bear.
No, because Todd would have to come home and do all the chores because you wouldn't got nothing done.
Todd be like, it's been a change of address.
No,
And
Todd be
Buddy
like,
ship you
Todd
one
be
way.
like, what happened to Willow? What happened to Willow?
Oh, well, now I ain't gonna promise you ain't nothing gonna happen to Willow. I ain't promising you that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you can bring Willow with you. Bring Willow with you.
To your
You and
house?
her can go east, huh?
Bring her to your house and let her run around?
You ain't gonna be here long, Buddy. Gonna put you on a Greyhound bus headed east.
Buddy gonna say, I ain't had this much peace in a long time.
I don't
What
see
you-
that. I don't see
a
that
goat?
lasting very long.
Look how cute.
I hope that goat bites you on the ear.
No, I'm teaching him to do that to you.
He ain't gonna bite me.
When you walk by, Willow's gonna learn to kick you.
I told you about that kicking. Football's gonna connect.
You don't know what a football is.
I know what a football kick is.
Todd. Willow!
Here we go, sweet Jesus. You giving me a headache with Willow.
Hey, do not call
Sorry,
her
y'all,
name.
there was a bug.
Do not
What?
call her name, because if she hears you, she'll have nightmares, PTSD. I'll have to bring her in the house to tend to her because of all the trauma you did to her.
Go play with your labor goat or something. We have intelligent questions coming on his screen. They're trying to talk to me.
I'm listening, y'all. Go ahead and ask me.
It's a mission right now. The circus is at halftime. Let people go and have some conversation before the show begins.
Go ahead, ask me, y'all. I'm listening.
Susan said, what did you do with her?
Susan Smith, I didn't do nothing to that goat. What happened? She had to leave. I'm going to say this for the last time. She had to leave to tend to her brother. So she didn't tell me to feed the goat. She didn't tell me nothing about the goat. But I could see the goat needed something because it would come to the door and it'd peek in the window. So I go outside and I'd walk all over the yard with this goat and it'd shut up. I go back in, the goat come back to the door. I walked this goat 27 miles around the yard. She's mad because the goat wanted snacks. I wasn't going to feed somebody else's animal without them telling me to. That'd be like feeding somebody else's kid, and they wasn't supposed to have that. You know what I mean? But no, she thinks I'm a mind reader with a crystal ball. Next time, I'm going to bring my crystal ball up to her house. That's what happened with the goat, Susan.
Poor Willow.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? Anybody else got some questions before she gets started back up? Yes, Susan, I do have a smothered pork recipe. And the gravy is made with my roux gravy that I actually, made a couple of weeks ago, if you remember, and put it in a refrigerator. And you see, I've learned to say refrigerator instead of icebox.
Well,
I say icebox. I don't change myself for nobody. It's
that's no fair because I call it an icebox.
Well, I needed to learn a new word too. I got an email saying that somebody didn't understand what I was saying.
After a week down there,
my goals
I
of
call
the
it
homestead,
an icebox.
How do I keep?
There's a question. My goals of the homestead is to be self-sufficient. We provide our meat. I do buy some bacon, and but we can make our own sausage. But they've got a guy that makes sausage that we love, his sausage. But as far as our beef and rabbits and stuff, we provide all that.
Oh,
and,
there it is.
We're growing a garden and we're trying to can, but that's what our goals are, to be self-sufficient.
Blue button. Left click.
Oh.
Right at the end.
Oh.
So what's your goals on your homestead?
My goals on my homestead is strictly to control it myself on my terms and my ways. There is no way I will ever be 100% self-sustainable, but I'm going to provide for my family with the best that I can provide for within my means. But I'm not going to set goals that I know are not achievable, because I think that's where then failure comes in and disappointment. Yep. So therefore, every year we add to our homestead as we've been together for 20 years.
This is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
I don't want to set up a
Hi,
promise
Daryl.
to
This is
myself.
Tracy with Leap of Faith Homestead.
Okay, we have Leap of Faith Homestead on the phone.
Hello.
Hello, Leap of Faith. How are you doing?
Hi. Hi, I'm good. Hi, ladies. I have recently subbed to you. I've seen y'all on live stream at the Bayou Bash, and I've been going back and watching your videos and stuff. But I was wondering if you can tell me how to cook boudin.
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Yes.
Now, I imagine
right?
everybody has different ways, but the easiest way that I cook boudin, especially if you're in a home environment, you can buy your casings. You don't have to actually do like the old boudin ways that was made with the gut, the casing of the gut. But the actual
You
base
can buy those.
And would you let me answer? Yeah, you can buy it today, but it's more controlled by the government. You know, but you can buy the casing. But the base is ground liver, and I add ground pork to mine. Some people don't. I do liver and pork. And it's rice, it's bell peppers, green onions, garlic, and onion, and your seasonings. And you make it into a mash, kind of like a patty. And you stuff the sausage casing or the pig casing, and you steam it, you barbecue it, you do whatever you want to do to it.
You can even smoke
That's how
it.
I do it. Jared, go ahead. How do you do yours?
I do it. We do it the same way you do it, but we do use the real casings, and we also will, instead of stuffing it all, we take some of the mixture and we make boudin balls. Is where you can roll them in like panko and deep fry them. And they
what?
Oh, that sounds good.
What is it called? The panko?
Panko
What's she
crumbs.
saying?
Panko crumbs.
I roll mine
the
in
breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
No, I roll mine in a wet masa. Self-rising flour, your seasoning, and just enough water to make a thick paste.
We don't like liver either, but it changes. It makes the boudin.
Yeah,
People are talking about they don't
Todd
like
is not a big liver eater, but when you do the liver in the boudin, you don't
taste the liver. Yeah, you don't taste the liver.
Yeah, there's everything else mixed into it. You're not going to taste the liver.
No,
you do not taste the liver.
It changes the whole flavor of the boudin.
Yes. Yeah, the boudin is not going to taste like boudin without the liver.
Right.
I don't like
Now, the only boudin I've ever had was like I bought it at a store, and we steamed it. So I was wanting to know some other ways to cook it. So I really thank you, ladies, for that.
You can barbecue the boudin.
Hold up. Would you hush a minute, Jared? Buy your boudin if that's how you buy it. Take it out the casing and stuff you some poblano peppers, stuff you some bell peppers. Use the stuffing as a stuffing and other things. You can stuff your yellow summer squash, split the squash in half, core the seed out, take the squash stuffing, cook it down, fold it into your boudin stuffing, and reheat it, like steam it in the oven with a little bit of water, and you can have stuffed squash. So it's very versatile as far as the stuffing, because you can stretch like a link of boudin can feed 4 people by stretching it.
Okay, that sounds good. And I've got some fresh poblanos, so I'll probably be doing that soon. Thank you very much, y'all. Have a good night.
Good question.
Thank you for calling in.
Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
And it's
Hey, Jared.
Barbecue boudin's good, you know. You trying to make her take the boudin and stuff some squash, this and that, and you know you can't beat the barbecue boudin.
No, you eat blood boudin? Or y'all don't do blood boudin?
Yeah.
I don't
You
like
do?
regular blood boudin.
I'm like you, Todd. I can't do the regular base blood boudin. Now I can do the crawfish sauce boudin that we call nowadays blood boudin. That gives the look. But the old timer blood boudin, I can't do it.
Well, when they boil the boudin, when they throw it over in there to boil it, the blood cooks out, like. But
Yeah,
it leaves
but
that flavor in there.
It leaves that flavor, and it's almost like a kidney.
Get over there and tend to the goat. He's trying to tell me I ain't right about the blood boudin.
Because blood boudin is nasty. I ain't eating that either.
It cooks out.
No, it don't. Not when they pour
No, it don't, Jared. Jared, it don't.
I seen it. It leaves it red.
I ain't never ate no blood boudin is different. It's all the blood out of the pig in there.
That's exactly right. Tell her, Todd, she don't know nothing about the kitchen. You need to get her your cookbook. Todd, write your wife a cookbook so she can start feeding you, man.
The red bone, not Cajun.
That's the red bone.
You didn't see his belly? Did you see his belly? He is not starving.
No, because he's a chef.
He does not cook. I had to make him get in there to cook that catfish courtbouillon.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
But anyway, did you hear how I make my boudin balls, Jared?
My mama taught me how to cook that.
I don't use nothing called pinko. Or what did she say, pinko?
You roll
What
it
did you
in flour, so your boudin balls.
No, I do not roll it in flour. I roll it in masa.
Ugh.
Like a masa base. Flour, season, and water that almost is thicker than pancake batter. Roll it in, put it on a cookie sheet, and freeze it. Then you fry it. You don't put no crispy pieces, panko. I can't even pronounce what it is.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sitting
good.
over here trying to pronounce pinko.
That's the best boudin you're going to eat. Ain't nobody wants no thick pancake boudin.
We gonna put you to the. We fixing to put your mouth to the test.
I got boudin balls in my freezer where Todd made them. He's the one that makes the boudin balls.
Did y'all hear that? Where Todd made them. See there, she's admitting it.
Todd.
Oh, thank you, Susan. Panko, excuse me.
Boudin balls in. He's lying. He don't.
Nah, but at least he told the truth. Todd cooked it.
You got in there?
All she can do is put up purple hull jelly.
I can do mayhaw jelly. I can do pepper jelly. I can.
You acted like you didn't know what pepper jelly was 2 hours ago.
Shut up. I'm talking rice and gravy. I can make that. Etouffee, cornbread, rice dressing. Oh, my cornbread dressing. Oh, my sweet baby Jesus is good.
Well, y'all realize all y'all gonna get is some supper. She ain't said the first breakfast. She ain't mentioned the first lunch. She named about 9 things she can eat. So, or cook.
Well, I can cook some French toast, some pancakes. I can cook some biscuits and eggs. Ask Sherry. I fixed her breakfast.
You did.
I can't see the chats. They got.
And that's a good thing. Your feelings would get hurt.
No, it wouldn't. Anybody got any more questions for the intelligent one here?
Thank you for speaking up, Vanna White.
Hey, Sherry, can I ask you a question?
Go for it, dear.
Todd wants to know, do you know what LOL means?
Yeah, laughing out loud.
Okay. See, Todd? What's Todd trying to insinuate?
Oh, Todd didn't know what laugh out loud was?
No, he didn't.
You kidding me? I actually knew what that meant.
Poor thing.
That ought to make him feel good. Velvet Angel, I agree. 110%.
What she said?
She said, we're going to have a boudin cook-off. You're going to lose to that, too. Buddy, we're going to have to bring...
I am cooking boudin.
To take home all of my first-place trophies.
Shut up. I didn't say I'm cooking.
Todd's going to have to bring a gurney so he can roll you out while you cry. That's taking you to the hospital.
We ground our own liver. What you talking about?
I got a grinder I can ground my own liver.
We don't go to the store buy that ground meat like you do. We don't know where it come from, how many flies landed on it.
I don't eat beef, heifer.
You go eat what?
Ladies.
I don't eat beef.
Ladies, Leap of Faith is asking about cooking alligator.
Well, I have never cooked alligator. I don't care for it.
Oh, I love alligator. But I ain't going to tell y'all how I get it, so don't ask me. Well, maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. Never mind, I'm just going to say I know how to cook alligator. Don't matter where it comes from.
I don't eat alligator. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, I do. That's what's wrong with you. You like that steak from the Mexican restaurant. You don't know where that beef comes from, do you? You don't take your own steak up there and say, cook my meat, people.
I brought my own steak to the Mexican restaurant.
And told him to cook it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Fry it up, babe.
Good Lord. That takes balls.
I didn't.
You shit. Oh, Lordy.
Lord, you ain't brought your steak.
The goat's pushing. Be quiet. You'll cause the baby to jump back in.
Well, walk away from her.
Maybe she'll have this.
The people wanted to see the goat. Now, I'm walking up close, so keep your shut.
What'd she say?
One the other pen.
She's sneaking up on the goats.
Is there people there at her house?
She must have saw y'all.
I saw people.
That's right. And people, they hear you. And I told them that you didn't
Well, hello, people.
I told them you didn't have any intelligence.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't want them to leave you and come to me. That's all. Why she all up playing with them goats? I can talk to people.
If you film this, they're not going to pay for it. Can you film?
Hey, Sherry.
Velvet Angel, it's good too, honey. Gator can be used really any kind of way. It's how you prep it is going to determine the texture and the flavor. It can take on a lot of different flavors. But
Look at her playing on the bucket.
You see there, your mouse running, talking about, look how it's playing on the bucket. You're supposed to be in there birthing but some kind of goat.
It ain't coming yet. She's pushing, but it ain't came yet.
Well, no, because y'all all up in her business. I'd be sucking that thing up inside me too if I had y'all all up in my business.
I wish I had a clicker. Every time you go to open that mouth, I'd shut you up. Boom.
Baby buddy done tried that for 20 years. He can't shut it up.
I told you, cool buddy.
This is the Guinness book right here, full of intelligence.
Is she? You think she needs some help?
You need to go, Jaretha?
No, not yet. Hey, Daryl, is it okay if I show y'all her having that baby or no?
I would not focus on it, but I think some quick glimpses would be fine.
Okay.
You know what I mean. To be interesting, but not overly visual.
Well,
gotcha.
If they want to do their live, I mean, that's fine.
Or
you know.
or we can shut this down. You can just do your live if you want to. But
Yeah, by all means. By all means.
It's up to you. Whatever you'd like to do.
What you want to do?
Denise, did you see Susan's question?
Where was
I
it?
don't want to get y'all's channel in trouble.
Oh, will I put together a smothered pork chop recipe for her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I sure will.
Like I say, if you're.
It's almost 9 o'clock, so it's been 2 hours.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
And I've been sitting kind of kind of too long, but I was going to hang in there.
All right. Well, thank y'all for talking to me.
What?
Jareth, are you going to go live so everyone knows to jump over?
I told everybody I would go live.
Oh, Velvet Angel. Send it to her. She's the queen, honey. She can't see the chat, so she don't know what she's fixing to be getting, Velvet Angel. I got friends on here, Jaretha.
Lord,
Ooh, that hurt.
So.
An authentic voodoo
What'd you
doll.
say, who that?
Denise, can you get me a big fat one?
Okay, Jareth, Denise, when you guys go ahead and say goodbye to everybody, and we'll close the stream. But but stick on here for a minute. We'll talk to you.
Bye.
Okay.
Everyone.
Good night, everybody. It was fun. We enjoyed it. Hush, Jareth, you busy birthing. And we hope we can do this every week. We do want to bring topics into this as well as just chitting and chatting with y'all. But what you see is what it is. I hope, next week, if we do it again, come in with some questions. Let's have fun with the answers.
Exactly, by all means. Yep. And so everybody go to Reap What You Sow. They're going live.
All right.
Night,
So long.
Bye.
Bye.